Back with you at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City as we continue coverage of Heritage Conference Baseball and Softball Media Day. Jake Slebodnick here with members of the River Valley Baseball team, starting with Coach Ben Furman. And Coach, you look back at last season, 12-9. That's a record that a lot of people can get behind, but obviously not as far as you guys want it to go. When you look back on last year, what were some of the major takeaways that you had for your team?
Just the team aspect of it. You know, we came together as a team. We won more games than the previous year, which is always a good thing. I think if we continue to get better every day, at practice, whether we're inside or outside, I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, as long as we come together as a team, I'm happy with that.
On the field, what are some of the things that need improved if you guys want to beat that record that you guys had last year?
Well, last year we really did well hitting the ball. We most of our guys, we had as a team, we were, the batting average was pretty good. Get that better. Pitching is the biggest thing in baseball around here. If you have a couple pitchers, you can go a long ways. So we got to continue to throw strikes, play good defense and hit the baseball like we've been doing, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, you lose Hunter Riggle after last year. He graduated. Who are some of the arms that you're hoping to man that rotation and bullpen here this year?
We got a couple guys that we've been working with, like Gavin Burkhart is going to be a big one. Gavin Steves. Merrick's going to probably try to throw a little bit this year. We've been working with him. Jeremy Reed's a new guy on the team. He's been doing really well. But we're going to depend on Gavin Steves, Holden Fridley, Gavin Burkhart, and then we'll go from there.
So going just down that list of pitchers there, and we haven't even touched the surface of those who are going to be on the field, both infield and outfield. It seems like numbers are pretty good for you guys this year.
Yeah, we got 19 guys. I think there's 9 seniors, 1 freshman, which hurts a little bit later on, as we get to next year after this year and things like that. But, it's always hard to replace those seniors. You're glad to see them, play. You're glad to see them move on, but at the same time, it hurts a little bit. But, we'll just reload and, continue to get better.
You talked about some of the seniors that are going to be helping with the pitching staff. 2 guys to my right here help immensely with hitting, especially Sammy and Caden. What are you looking for out of leadership from them this year?
They've been with me for a while throughout, their careers. And like I said, it's going to be hard to see them guys go. There's a great group of kids coming together as far as the senior leadership goes, but they know how to do it and they know the right way to do it.
When you look at the Heritage Conference, it's always tough, and each year it might even get tougher. But from a coach's perspective, when you look at the conference this year, talk to me about how competitive it is and what needs to happen each game for you guys to come out big.
The mentality that we're going to go into this year, it's going to be a game-to-game thing. Never want to look too far ahead, or try to plan for that. You want to win the game you're in, and then adjust your schedule or your pitching, rotation as far as that goes. But you got to win the game you're in, no matter who it is in the Heritage.
I know you haven't been outside a lot this spring, just because Pennsylvania weather has its weird way of handling things. But what are some of the biggest things that you guys have been working on in the gym to get ready for the season?
We've been hammering a lot on our footwork. As far as our infielders go, like you said, there's nothing you can really do inside for outfielder drills. We were able to get on the field, I think, Tuesday. But other than that, we've been working really hard on, our pitching, different forms of, our infield footwork and things like that. So it's come a long way, and it's only been, we've started in December, working inside the gym. But the batting's coming around, tweaking a little bit of things with, their batting stances and things like that. But I'm pleased with the, team camaraderie. Everybody's showing up, putting the work in. We're getting better. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, that was my next question for you. Team chemistry this year, obviously with a heavy senior class, chemistry's got to be pretty high up there.
Yeah, like I said, the kids have been together for, many years. They've been playing together. We added 1 freshman, but other than that, the kids from last year played on there. And then, like I said, with the addition of Jeremy Reed and Hayden Height came out this year, which was nice. It's always nice to see new faces, but the team camaraderie's there. These guys here, to my right, leadership is there. It's amazing. I really don't have to do much because the younger guys look up to the older guys, so that's nice to have.
Well, hopefully that breeds success here this season. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Coach Ben Furman. Let's talk with a couple of the seniors now, starting with Caden Vresilovic. I finally got your name down, thanks to Abditori with a little bit of help from him. But, Caden, take me through this year. Obviously, goals are set pretty high for you guys with a heavy senior class. Take me through it. What's it been like here in the offseason getting ready for this year?
Mainly when we've been practicing in the gym, fielding ground balls, which is hard in the gym. Got the bounces and hops of a dirt field, but we're working on mainly cage, tee, That's the biggest thing in the gym, and then we're going to have to start hammering on fielding and situations when we get to the field. So that's really been what we've been working up to in the gym this off season. So
When it comes to your approach at the plate, is there anything that maybe you've been working on throughout the offseason, like two-strike hitting? I know Coach mentioned a couple batting stances needed change, didn't go into specifics of who players they were, but what are you working on specifically when you're at the plate?
For me, I'm mainly trying to work on not striking out and putting the ball in play, because good things happen if you put the ball in play. I mean, if you strike out, you're out. There's nothing like, can't change that. So if you hit the ball, things are going to happen.
Is it as simple as shortening up when it comes to strike counts to just get the ball in play, or is there more to it?
For me, it's 2 strikes, looking to just put the ball in play. But for other people, I know they like to choke up, do all this other stuff. I just take my same approach and just try to hit the ball.
For those who aren't too familiar with the program, where are we going to see you on the field?
Outfield mainly, probably it.
All right, well, hey, a specific outfielder, there's a lot of things that you need to do as a player to be a leader in the outfield as well. And when you look at some of the folks you're going to be playing outfield with, what are some of the challenges in terms of getting the outfield ready here for the season, especially since you guys have been cooped up indoors for a while?
Probably judging the ball, honestly. I mean, we got throwing down, we got the speed. It's just going to be coming if you can judge the ball right, take a right angle, and get to the ball fast enough.
Has there any work been with the infielders as well in terms of relay throws or anything like that, just to make sure you all on the same page?
Yeah, we've been working on double plays in the gym, relays, turn glove side, all that stuff that you need for a good baseball team.
$1 million question. What needs to happen for you guys to get to the Heritage Conference Championship and make a farther run in the postseason?
I'd say pitching for sure. If we can get good pitching down, then I think we can make it all the way.
Wait, Coach Furman talked. It seems like there are a lot of up-and-coming arms for you guys' rotation and bullpen, which has to help a little bit. Have you noticed improvement from your pitchers?
Oh, yeah, I have, definitely. We went live a couple times. Their pitchers have been good, so I'm hoping they do that to the other teams.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, hey, Caden, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Post high school plans for you?
Most likely going to go to Penn State for engineering.
Alrighty. Well, hey, good luck this season. Now let's talk with Sam Yantis. Sam, you look at this team.
Switch seats, maybe?
No, I've been reaching my arm. It gives me some good exercise. But take me through your thoughts on the off season here this year as you guys get ready for 2025.
I'm excited for the season to finally start, but we've been working hard in the gym. Hitting footwork, like Coach said. It's been a good off season so far.
Look back at last year and some of the numbers. You were pretty high up there in terms of hitting. Has there been anything that maybe you've been focusing in on in the offseason to try to improve your hitting a little bit?
I'd say just getting back to like fundamentals, working on tee work, just staying back on the ball and stuff like that, trying to hit the right field as well.
And when you focus on hitting to right field, that kind of helps out when there are runners on second and third a little bit. Has that been sort of the mindset is, hey, when we have runners on base, we need you to hit situationally and not, just try to put one over the fence?
Yeah, usually situations try to put the ball in play, like Caden said. I mean, it's better than striking out, obviously. But
so you go from football to hockey and now to baseball. Is there any similarities or probably more differences, I would assume, in terms of getting ready for each and every season as they pretty much bleed into one another?
I mean, all sports kind of work together. I mean, like Bo Jackson, stuff like that. They're all multi-sport athletes. I feel like it all comes together.
What needs to happen for River Valley to get to that top of the mountain, win the Heritage Conference Championship, and then make a run in districts?
I agree with what Caden said on pitching. If we get good pitching, I think we can do it.
You look at this senior class, 9 seniors. Obviously, you guys are a tight-knit bunch. You guys play a lot of sports together and then great friends on and off the field as well. How has the chemistry factor sort of factored in for you guys?
I think we're all there together. We're getting along with the younger kids as well, bringing them in with us. We're all one family right now.
Awesome. Well, hey, is there anything else that needs to improve for you guys aside from pitching and maybe some fine-tuning here a little bit? Because you play in the infield, right, if I'm not mistaken, or shortstop. So you have a little bit of a leadership duties there, commanding both the infield and outfield at short and center field. What's that like in terms of trying to tie down that communication with all of your fellow fielders?
I mean, it's just practicing together, turning to all plays together, working on relays. It's just all teamwork and working together through practice.
I know I've asked you this a bunch of times, but for the viewers at home, what are your post-high school plans?
I'm going to 4-year college, hoping to play football.
All righty, well, keep us in tune. And good luck this season, boys. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it. Coach, thanks to you as well. That's the River Valley baseball team as we continue our coverage here from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. For the Panthers, this is Jake Slebodnick on Renda Digital TV.